In this video, I'm going to do a deep dive into our powerful automation action builder, which is one of the features of our low-code platform for SharePoint called Skybow Solution Studio. What I'm going to show you is how those actions which I showed you in the use cases of the video before are configured. If you haven't seen the video before, I would recommend to watch it first before we dive into the backend. We will link the video here. Now let's jump into our Skybow Solution Studio to show you our powerful automation action builder. As you can see, we are again in our recruitment tracker. It's the form where we can set the start date of an applicant which will join our team. What I'm going to show you is the workflow behind this powerful button, Set Active and Start Onboarding, which is in our command bar. For that, let's jump to in our command bar configuring center and from here into our powerful action builder. At first, a few facts about the action builder. Everything works via drag and drop, so you can just move actions and insert them where you want to have them. You can choose from our list of pre-configured actions and just take what you need and insert it where you need it. If you need detailed information about all the actions we provide in our action builder, just go to our website. There we have a detailed list, which we also link in the description below. If you want one action to not be executed, you can just disable it. That also is a great feature if one of the actions is not yet configured or works as intended, then you just can disable it and the rest works as intended. All those actions say what they need to be fully configured. So it's always a low-code builder where you don't need any coding skills. What this workflow is doing, it at first sets a different or a new field value for the field progress, which is the state of the applicants, to active, which means that the applicant is joining our team. It then saves the form, adds a new list item in our employee list. So it takes all the data from the applicant list and makes a new list item in our employee list. It then shows a success message, which you saw in the front end demo in the video before. So that's the message you saw. It's a status, not a notification. It stays for 10 seconds and it's a success message. After that, it sends an email to the email address of the applicant from our HR email address, saying that the onboarding of the applicant is starting on the entry date, and it again shows a success message. Then let's jump into our scheduled and triggered actions. Scheduled actions, as the name says, are executed on a scheduled basis, and triggered actions are triggered by a special event. In our case, the special event is that the progress, so the status of our applicant, is set to active. As soon as this condition is true, a Microsoft Teams message is sent to the line manager of the new employee, saying that a new employee is joining the team and a few onboarding tasks have to be executed before the start date. This action builder works exactly in the same way as the action builder I showed you before. It's basically the same action builder, just having the standard actions I showed you and additionally the M365 actions, which include OneNote, Microsoft Planner, and Microsoft Teams. Again, you just can drag and drop actions you want to include and fill out all the data which is relevant for the action. Last but not least, I want to draw your attention to the document generator in skybow, which creates such perfectly designed and individually configured Word and PDF documents. For this, we again jump into our action builder. I want to draw your attention to the document generator action. In this action, you just need to upload a template which is styled the way you want it to fit your corporate identity or however you want it to look like, and it has to have placeholders in the content which are then filled by the system automatically. And then you just need to insert a few more information about how the document should be named and where it should be stored. And then you're done. So super easy, but super powerful. I hope I was able to give you a quick overview of how our low-code automation action builder is working. Of course, this is just a quick overview, so if you want to have a deeper demo or have any additional questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. We are always happy to show you our great low-code tool.